Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all four alike. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We're the bros from the GMS branch of Chicago. I'm the brother Quadar.
The brother Yaradamba.
And this lesson is going to be entitled Family Annihilators. Okay, because this was something that the beloved Elder Malcolm brings up a lot. And Esau had to make a whole another section of murder just to describe this. You know, he calls it familicide. All right. In which I'll look that up now. Salakia, what the hell? Salakia. Let me search up right there. Familicide. And it says... It says the act of killing several or one's family members. And Esau does that a lot. What's that Edomite chick that just strangled her 3 sons?
Lindsay Clancy.
Then she throw herself out the window?
Yep.
You know, and now you got $1 million raised through the GoFundMe. You know, and women, as they're taking her to the hospital, women are just throwing up hearts, supporting her, man. You know? These Edomites are sick, man.
And that lets you know it's an Edomite thing in general.
Yep.
You know, we always talk about the pale male. But the Edomite woman was just as sick, man. Yeah. You know, when you even when you look at, like, you know, during times of slavery and things of that nature, as much as they loved Jake, they was a part of the destruction of Jake as well, man. Yeah. Because these women, right, they'll do things like, on that BBC, as soon as they get caught, hang the nigga. It wasn't me, he raped me. Yeah. You know? So it just goes to show you that the Edomite woman, she's just as bad as the Edomite man.
100%.
You know, because they're all practicing the same things. This all the family annihilator thing is always talked about with Edomite men. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking about it with the Edomite woman as well.
That's right.
You know, did you want Micah 2 or Habakkuk 2?
Habakkuk 2 and 15.
Okay.
So like Habakkuk 2, where we can start at 1. But I'll read this real quick, bro. It says, chronological research and data set on familicide indicate that the demographic profile of a typical family annihilator tends to be a middle-aged or young adult male, with studies noting that perpetrators of documented mass family homicides are frequently white. All right, we know that white word, all right, is just a social construct, all right? Started being used majority of the time, used more frequently in 1681, okay? Which means to be pure, free from guilt, free from blood, and that's everything that the so-called white man is not, okay? Black and white is a social construct, all right? We made plenty of videos on that, all right? So frequently pale males. It says, however, comprehensive tracking across all relation domestic homicide involves multiple intersecting socioeconomic, behavioral, and situational risk factors rather than race alone. Esau always trying to defend himself. Mm-hmm. It says, gender and age, the vast majority of familicide perpetrators are male, frequently ranging from their mid-20s to late 30s. Common triggers. Research highlights catalysts such as acute financial distress, job loss, impending separation or divorce, domestic abuse histories, and severe depression coupled with suicidal ideation, right? The curses is being put on our enemies, and these Edomites are feeling it every way, all right? They're now the majority of people that's overdosing, that's being drugged up, all right? Esau is losing his home, all right? This devil is feeling what's going on. You know, hey, take a look at Indiana, man. What the fuck? It's just bugged out, man. She knows she was going off, too, the way she looked. You see that? But there was one more that I wanted. I think they took it off, bro. Let me double check. I got it on my other phone. Because every day, that's the thing. That's why you got to take screenshots, man. Yeah. Because Esau, he went and changed this. I literally seen this yesterday.
That's Esau's MO.
Yep. I literally seen this yesterday. Yep. Let me search up race and ethnicity. See, this the fucking devil, bro. All right, it says race and ethnicity. This is off the screenshot that I had yesterday. It says statistical overview and analysis of family mass murder data identify non-Hispanic white males, So they always got to throw that Hispanic first. Non-Hispanic. All right, it says non-Hispanic white males as the primary demographic group for this specific type of crime. All right, and now I put race and ethnicity right here. Because they weren't giving me that at first. It says criminological data and academic research confirm that white individuals represent the largest percentage of family annihilators, perpetrators of familicide in the United States and several other Western countries. While white perpetrators lead in raw number and proportion of these specific crimes, research emphasized that the act is driven by behavioral, situational, and financial pressures rather than racial or ethnic traits. No, this nigga is just wicked as fuck, man. You got the Habakkuk?
Yeah, you think it's a coincidence that it's always them?
You don't find that suspicious?
You don't find that suspicious? No, man. Hey, it's because that's the man is the devil. All right? Yep. That's all he knows. He's doing what he knows. He's using his blessing, which was the sword.
Yep.
But this Habakkuk 2, and I'll start at 1.
You can read verse 4.
Verse 4?
Yeah.
Habakkuk 2 and 4, it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up and is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
That's right. Esau is just not fucking right. He was made to be wicked. Every righteous thing, that nigga's not leaving. That nigga, wait. Every righteous thing that Yahweh Shimon Shai set up, okay, to be on point, to be righteous, this devil does the exact opposite. His spirit is not right. He's contrary. All right, he was that vessel created clean contrary, man. He's that vessel made for dishonor, man. For destruction as well. Scripture say he will take peace from the earth, and he's done that in every way possible. All right, living by the sword, chemical warfare, biological warfare, mental warfare, psychological warfare. All right, this is the devil. Go ahead, bro.
Verse
if
5.
You want to add to it as well.
Oh, no, you got it. Verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a slacket.
Because he transgressed by wine is wicked as philosophy, man. Everywhere he goes, he spread. Everywhere this devil's in power, he spreads his lies. Okay. Hey, when the scriptures say he had that deadly wound, okay, it says that he should deceive the nations no more. Showing you that when this devil's in power, he goes forth deceiving the nations. What was the first thing he did when he get into power? Mm-hmm. Changing the images of the saints. Okay, a Darwinism. Mm-hmm. All right, a craniism. All right, black white. Okay, this is the devil. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, as well too, I was gonna say, and that wine, as the brother was talking about earlier, is what's falling back on him. Right? Because even in these various situations that we talking about, the Elder Malcolm talked about it yesterday at the camp, now it's always been his way, but his women are overtly going after Jake, right? Yeah. But a part of that is because what? You decided to give these women freedom. Mm-hmm. You've decided to uplift these women above the man, and now you can't handle the consequences of what came with it. Yeah. That's that. But all of those things are just the wine of Babylon, man. Mm-hmm. Even the way that the financial system is, because when you read that definition of the family annihilators, it said it's typically caused by one of them was what? Imminent divorce or separation, which is happening because why? You gave all of these women this freedom. Uh-huh. And then two, it said financial hardships. Yeah. Well, you created the system where you have to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week just to get by.
Yep.
And still be in debt, still paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You made that system. Now it's falling back on you. That's your wine.
That's right.
Yep. Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
That's right. Hey, so it says he need to keep it at home. All right, this devil doesn't mind his business. Always in another country's affairs. All right, military bases all around the world, which Iran is taking majority of that away now. All right, which shows he's losing his grip, he's losing his power over there in the so-called Middle East, Western Asia. Mm-hmm. All right, it says and who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. Hey, Esau is insatiable. He can never have enough. All right? He's a hoarder of resources, man, and gives everyone trash, even his own people. All right, this is the devil. It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. All right? Hey, this is the devil we talking about. The scriptures clearly describe who our enemies is. All right, you got that Psalm 58?
Okay. And if I may too, that goes into what? Well, he wasn't Cain told, only thy belly thou shalt go?
Yep.
Hey, he is led by his desires, man. Right? And that always leads him into a bad place.
That's right.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, and I start at 1. It says, Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Yea, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So there you go, man. That's all, again, as we said earlier, that's all they know. Murder, kill, rob, lie, steal.
Destroy.
That's all he knows. You know? That's all he knows. And that's exactly what he's going to do. And that's why, just a little sidebar, that's why you niggas are stupid for trusting this man.
Yeah.
Why would you trust somebody that's all he knows? And not only is that all he knows, he showed you that that's all he knows.
Yeah.
Time in and time out. History has proven it, you know? But this is the man that we're talking about. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies, you know?
That's right.
You want to keep going on this?
Read verse 4 again.
Psalms 58 and 4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Right. It goes once again goes into his philosophies, the wicked philosophies that these devil pushes, because ultimately it leads to death. It may sound good. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Mm-hmm. It sounds good. Thou shalt not surely die. Okay. The serpent in the garden, which was that devil. All right, Esau. Okay, it may sound good, but it leads to death. Look at us now. Mm-hmm. Okay. It says they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth for an ear. Right. Hey, because when you correct these devils, they don't want to hear it.
Nope.
You know? They're stuck in their lies, man.
Especially the chief of them, Amalek.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as soon as you correct the Amalekite, first thing they say, oh, that's anti-Sim.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Yep. Like that nigga, that nigga Hocab Malone used that dude that used to be at One West to make the video, and dude didn't even want to talk about the Israelites. All right? The Vocab was trying to get him to do that.
I don't want to talk about Ariah.
You know?
And Salakia, bro. Just to prove the point, from that conversation, if you watch that whole video that the guy put up, I don't remember his name, but if you watch that whole video, right, he made up the point multiple times that he did not want to talk about the Elder Ariah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to talk about the Elder Abba Bivens, right? He always said that. He said it multiple times throughout the video. Why did Vocab go chop up the video and says, former One Wester says Ariah was wrong? That just goes you, that's the deaf adder that stop at the ears, man. He don't give a fuck what you talk about, what you got to say. As long as I can push this narrative that I got, man. That's the spirit that you brought that up, because I noticed he did that yesterday. It popped up in my For You or whatever it's called.
Yep. And when the dude was telling him he don't want to talk about him, he would just he'll just get mad. He just end up leaving. You know? But you got it, bro.
God. Is that over that?
Yeah, that's cool.
God. That was all I had. Well, on the Lindsay Clancy, I wanted to get that.
Go ahead. You got a point?
That Job.
Job 9?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, Job 30. Which one?
Fuck. The peacock. Is that the peacock? The goodly feathers to the peacock. She's deprived of wisdom.
Oh, kind. Most High is deprived of wisdom.
Yeah. Job 39. Salaki. It was slipping my mind. It's the book of Job 39. And I start at verse 13. It says, Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them, right? Hey, and that's exactly what Lindsay Clancy did, man. Mm-hmm. You know? And it's crazy because, and again, talking about the curses going upon our enemies, right? we always talk about how Eve hates a lot of their sons because the sons look like the father.
Yeah.
Right? Lindsay Clancy literally gave their son a worse death purposely because he looked like the father. Took him to a room so he could die by himself, choked him out. They said he choked her so hard, she choked her son so hard that his eyes were bulging out of his head, man. All because she was mad that he looked like his father. That's that Deuteronomy 30 and 7,
That's
man.
the curses, bro. Hey, that's usually some shit. Hey, Eve. And, Eve will, sometimes every now and then she'll put her children to death. But she'll talk shit and lower that Jake. All right? Mentally.
She destroy him mentally.
She destroy him mentally, because he looks like his father, man.
Yo, the Jeremiah always get a Terrence Crawford example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got it, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. Continuing on, though, it says in verse Job 39 and 16, she is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And that's what you see throughout the earth today, especially. Hey, again, Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Eve is through. We know that for sure.
Definitely.
Eve is through. But now look at it, we're seeing it more and more with the Shedemite as well. Definitely. That was all I had on that, bro.
Yep. Just going into the family annihilators, man. This is the devil. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's grab that Joe real quick. Jeremiah 13 and 22.
Gotcha. This is the book of Jeremiah 13 and 22. And if thou say in thine heart, wherefore come these things upon me? For the greatness of thine iniquity are thy skirts discovered, and thy heels made bare.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This devil's being exposed left and right. Okay. Hey, through this internet, man, Jay Rockefeller said they're going to have to shut down the internet, man. He can't take it. Go ahead, bro.
It says in verse 23, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
Hey, Esau, Edom was created to be the wicked. Okay? He can't stray away from that. Mm-hmm. All right? He's the pot, and the Most High is the potter. He's the clay, and the Most High is the potter, man. The Most High designed him to be the wicked. Okay, he can't stray from that, so he's going to do wickedness. Okay, and he uses his media because they don't report these things. But let it have been Jake, this would have been worldwide news. Mm-hmm. Black man in all caps, Hispanic man of all caps. Mm-hmm. And if it's a guy, he's still gonna say black man.
Because God knows.
There
was a black one.
But that was it, though. We close out, unless you got one.
Nah, that was it. That's all I had.
But Lord, when this lesson was edifying, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to those four elect. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, and a Bible Ball.